Western. The vaccine was found safe and immunogenic in mice, rabbits, and humans. 2 successful clinical trials were completed. 55. Zogenix was issued a U.S. patent for Rivax. The Ricin vaccine candidate was granted orphan drug status in the US and the EC and, as of 2019, was in clinical trials in the US. Grants from the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases and the U.S. Food and Drug Administration supported development of the vaccine candidate. 56. Synthesis. The first isolation of ricin is attributed to the Baltic German microbiologist Peter Hermann Stillmark, 1860-1923, in 1888. 57, 58, 59. Terrorist use. Ricin has been involved in a number of actual or planned attacks on individuals. In 1978, the Bulgarian dissident Georgy Markov was assassinated by Bulgarian secret police who surreptitiously shot him on a London street with what was later found to have been a modified umbrella using compressed gas to fire a tiny pellet containing ricin into his leg. 30, 60. He died in a hospital a few days later. His body was passed to a special poison branch of the British Ministry of Defence that discovered the pellet during an autopsy. The prime suspects were the Bulgarian secret police. Georgy Markov had defected from Bulgaria some years previously and had subsequently written books and made radio broadcasts that were highly critical of the Bulgarian communist regime. However, it was believed at the time that Bulgaria would not have been able to produce the pellet, and it was also believed that the KGB had supplied it. The KGB denied any involvement, although high-profile KGB defectors Oleg Kalugin and Oleg Bordovsky later confirmed Peck's involvement. Soviet dissident Alexander Solzhenitsyn had, but survived, ricin-like symptoms after an encounter in 1971 with KGB agents. 61. 10 days before the attack on Georgy Markov, another Bulgarian defector, Vladimir Kostov, survived a similar attack. Kostov was standing on an escalator of the Paris metro when he felt a sting in his lower back above the belt of his trousers. He developed a fever, but recovered. After Markov's death, the wound on Kostov's back was examined and a ricin-laced pellet identical to the one used against Markov was removed. 9. Several terrorist individuals and groups have experimented with ricin or planned to use it. 62. There have been incidents of the poison being mailed to U.S. politicians. For example, on the 29th of May, 2013, 2 anonymous letters sent to New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg contained traces of it. 63. Another was sent to the offices of mayors against illegal guns in Washington, D.C. A letter containing ricin was also reported to have been sent to American President Barack Obama at the same time. Shannon Richardson, an actress, was later charged with the crime, and pleaded guilty that December. Winking Sad Smiley 64, she sentenced to 18 years in prison, plus a restitution fine of US $367,000. 65. On the 2nd of October, 2018, 2 letters suspected of containing ricin were sent to the Pentagon, one addressed to Secretary of Defense James Mattis, and the other to Chief of Naval Operations, Admiral John Richardson. 66. A letter was received on the 23rd of July, 2019 at Pelican Bay State Prison in California which claimed to contain a suspicious substance. Authorities later confirmed it contained ricin. No detrimental exposures were identified. 67. In 2020, some media in the Czech Republic reported, based on intelligence information, that a person carrying a Russian diplomatic passport and ricin had arrived in Prague with the intention of assassinating 3 politicians. Russian President Vladimir Putin denied the reports. The targets were said to have been Stankiv, the mayor of Prague, capital of the Czech Republic, He was involved in renaming a square in Prague, Podkatany, where the Russian embassy is situated, to the square of Boris Nemtsov, an opposition politician assassinated in the Kremlin in 2015, Ondrej Kol, the mayor of Prague's 6th municipal district, who was involved in removing the controversial statue to the Soviet-era Marshal Cove, and Pavel Novotny, the mayor of Prague's southwestern acreage district. They all received police protection. 68, 69. Czech President Milo Zeman later described the police protection of Zdenka as an attempt by an insignificant politician to gain attention. Zeman also confused Ricin with non-poisonous laxative castor oil. 70, in 2018, 71, and 2023 German police thwarted attempted Ricin attacks by people supporting Islamist terrorist organization Daesh, also calling itself Islamic State, is, after tip-offs believed to have come from the USP. 72, in popular culture. Ricin has been used as a plot device, such as in the television series Breaking Bad. 73. The popularity of Breaking Bad inspired several real-life criminal cases involving ricin or similar substances. Kuntal Patel from London attempted to poison her mother with Abrin after the latter interfered with her marriage plans. 74. Daniel Miman, a 19-year-old former Georgetown University student, was charged with manufacturing ricin in his dorm room, as well as the intent of using the ricin on another undergraduate student with whom he had a relationship. 75. Mohammed Ali from Liverpool, England, was convicted after attempting to purchase 500 milligrams of ricin over the dark web from an undercover FBI agent. He was sentenced, on the 18th of September, 2015, to 8 years imprisonment. 76. In Agatha Christie's novel Partners in Crime, ricin was used as a plot device. In the final season of Walker, Texas Ranger, ricin was used by Emil Navokat to murder the titular Texas Ranger's best friend and former partner, C.D. Parker, out of revenge against them and all the Rangers in the company for his imprisonment. Though it was under the guise of a heart attack near the end of The Avenging Angel, the truth about C.D's death comes out in the finale, the final show /down, when Walker and Trevette have his body exhumed and autopsied. In the 2013 movie The Good Mother, a mother injects and feeds her daughters with ricin in a case of Munchausen by proxy. She is caught after a daughter dies. In the 2014 movie The Interview, a transdermal strip carrying ricin is used in a CIA plot to assassinate North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un via handshake. See also. List of poisonous plants. References. Ricin, from Ricinus communis, as undesirable
Oops. Let's stop the video.